It's Dog Walk Diary time, and it's a season special. As we're coming into the Christmas season, I thought it would be a really good time to just give some pointers if you're interested in tuning into your own shadow material, because this time of year, I imagine for many of us, it's going to be closer to the surface than usual. And that's just the way of things when we're in our normal day-to-day lives, bumbling along. The ego does a really good job, our kind of ego identified persona does a really good job of holding the fort. But when things get a little bit stressy or tense or full, that's when our shadow material can kind of leak through a little more. So just some pointers. I would say adopt a stance, a deliberate stance of welcome. Some of the shadow material that you touch into might be a little bit and there can be this kind of elasticity. We can kind of want to ping it back into the shadow. So having a deliberate stance of welcome is important. I would say smile at anything you discover. It's the perfect way to just soften everything. And when things are soft, we can maintain curiosity rather than getting judgmental and wanting to reject that's already been rejected. So a stance of smiling and welcome and softness. And then what are you going to look out for? Of course, any of those circumstances, if you're lucky enough to have one, where you have the thought, oh my gosh, that was not like me. I don't know what came over me. That was so out of character. You know, it might be that you cut in front of somebody in a queue when you're out shopping. Or maybe you switch the price tags on something, hoping to get away with it. You know, if you notice yourself being so outrageous, congratulations. Smile, keep breathing. And it may well be there's something really potent coming through there, like your greediness or your entitlement. You notice how it's like, yeah, keep breathing, keep it soft and smile. Like, okay, that's here too. What a gift. Thank you. Judgments, any judgments, my goodness, I think there are plenty of opportunities this time of year. Notice them, make a note of them, write them down. You know, it might be that you're, I don't know, judging, God, I can't believe they're doing a works due on a Thursday night. Judging people for the quality of the gifts that they give you. Judging people for their thoughtlessness in not remembering to invite you to something, etc., etc. The list goes on. Stay soft, notice, make a note. This is a resource for you over the coming months. And I think money is a big kind of concern for people at this time of year. But money's just a placeholder. So again, if you notice yourself feeling kind of anxious about money, great, but take a beat there. Stop and pause and kind of get curious about the granularity of what actually, what's the story here? What am I telling myself? And what's it causing within me? Is it worry? Is it closer to panic? Is it more like fear? You know, and what's the story? Is it that I don't have enough? Is it that I'm going to be judged for kind of having too much, for being elaborate? We can get lost and disorientated in these money stories. So just taking a beat to kind of invite your psyche to whisper to you and let it know, you know, what's the actual worry here, and what about that, and what is it about that? So it's it's a fun time of year, but it can also be a stressful time of year. It can be alienating, overwhelming. So within all of that, I would say stay in contact with yourself, listen deeply, and roll out that welcome mat to whatever it is that wants to reveal itself to you.